Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
This is the Wasted Nights podcast.
Fucking hell. Right.
What?
This quick start things.
Why I like it.
Right, okay. All right, grand. Cheers.
Cheers. Oof, only just a little bit left.
Happy Friday.
How have you been?
Well, we're just talking about it. Fucked this week.
Yeah?
And, I mean, I sent it pretty hard on the last podcast.
Yeah, you were fairly well oiled at the end of the last one, weren't you?
Yeah, I haven't had chance today with work, but I was a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous to listen to that one.
It was quite good, and I thought.
I can't remember a single thing I said.
Oh, right.
Not a single fucking thing. Because I keep
Surely
getting...
you listened to it when you edited it. Edited it.
No, because I don't listen to the whole thing. When I
No,
edit
true.
it.
Yeah.
And
that is how all these things slip through the cracks.
just save and post.
Yeah.
But I just remember we said some stuff. We got a bit pissed up.
Yeah. We didn't say anything too outlandish. Well, I didn't. You might
Well, I
got
don't
a
know.
bit out
Have
of
you
control.
listened to it since?
Some of it, yeah.
I mean, we were hilarious.
Obviously. First 10 minutes was brilliant.
No, I like the last half hour.
But yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're talking about me for now. Yeah, been knackered. I've really struggled. I'm back on track today, but I'm flat out this weekend. I was like, I just need a quiet one. How are you?
Busier than a priest in a fucking... Busier than a priest in a boarding school.
Is that what you were dying to say?
Yeah.
What a dickhead.
It's a good one, isn't it?
If anyone wants to peek behind the curtain of this podcast, Tom walks in and goes, I've got something to say tonight.
And that is it.
I feel like orphanage would be more
Yeah,
brutal.
well, anyway, yeah.
Boarding school kids.
I heard it on a podcast the other day and I was like, fuck yes, I'm using
right,
that.
so we're just stealing...
It was from a caller. It wasn't from the actual podcast.
Right,
They
okay.
can't claim it as their own.
Right, okay. Just what's this go? Why have we got a slideshow going anyway?
Because you said you wanted it as a slideshow, so I saved it as one.
No, never said that once.
Right, well, wait one moment, please. Caller?
Oh, we'll do some fucking editing, shall we?
Yeah, well, it's only
Well,
going to take a second. Delete that fucking horrendous picture. There you go.
Fucking dig. Right, how are you, Tom?
Yeah, mate, I've been busier.
Fucking needy cunt.
No, I've been fine. I had a busy start to the week and it slowly slowed down. That's about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, weather's
yeah.
been shit.
Yeah, that's
Fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
I had to go and pick up my mother. Fuck off, dog. Cunt.
my God.
It wants me to play with it. Fuck
Right,
off.
well, yeah.
Yeah, I had to drive up to Ribchester last night to go and pick up my mother-in-law
Oh, yeah?
because it was flooded.
Yeah.
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 It was bad.
Yeah, it was...
People are so fucking dumb, though. There's a guy in a Mondeo outside my dad's house. You might have seen it parked up against the side of the road this morning.
No,
a taxi.
I didn't risk going past today because I knew
It was gone this morning.
Oh, right, okay.
Anyway, it normally floods outside my dad's house really bad. The last night it was particularly bad. It nearly came up over the bonnet of the Hilux.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real deep. I was halfway through and there's this fucking dickhead in a taxi with a few school kids in the back. I don't know where he picked them up from. It's like, mate, I've driven through and it's died. I'm like, yeah, I'm no fucking shit. It's halfway up your windscreen, you dickhead. What are you doing?
God. Were the kids still sat in?
They were getting out.
Oh.
I was like,
In the puddle?
in the puddle, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's like, I've rang the parents. I was like, all right, cool. That'd be nice for them to get here just in time for them to have drowned. Dickhead. What the fuck? Anyway, being the helpful hero that I am, I said, I'll go and grab some straps and I'll come back for you. And I just fucked off.
What a break. So you took away...
And then I came back and there was like 8-9 cars all parked at the side of the road. Everyone kept driving through.
Oh, shit.
They see the Hilux go through, and then people were following me in vans, and I could see one die behind me. I was like, fuck it, I'll keep going.
Because your Hilux doesn't have a snorkel, does it?
No, but
it's just high.
Like 800-900 mil of wading height. I get right up on the curb on the outside and just fucking pin it.
Yeah, yeah. Now a van must have a reasonably high.
No higher than a car.
Is it not?
No.
Should have told me that like 6 months ago. Well, I assumed like it'd be up a bit higher. No.
Fractional, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your house is real bad for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's someone broken down every time.
Oh, there was so many
so
last
sad
night.
to
It was
see.
ridiculous.
Oh,
It was carnage.
Jesus.
Fun though.
I knew this morning I had it because there was flooding in different places than I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, I was like, don't even try it. Just go around. It's not worth it today.
No.
Yeah. Fucking hell. What a prick you are. So you took away his option of ringing someone else for help.
He said AA were on the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Didn't leave him completely stranded. I just couldn't be arsed sitting there dealing with him when I had someone else who was stranded that I had to go and visit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know?
And next knobhead had turned up, got stranded. You'd have been there
Yeah.
all night. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. I told you last night.
I'm going to put a sign up
yeah,
there.
Yeah, you need to put a sign up.
50 quid, I reckon, to tow you out of into the dry.
I think you could go a bit higher.
Just to pull them out of the water?
Just to prey on people, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I reckon you could be a grand up by the end of that night.
Yeah. I should have put one out tonight. It wouldn't fucking stop ringing. Your phone, you'd never go to sleep that night.
Yeah, but for 100 quid, you'd get out of bed, wouldn't you?
Every time, yeah.
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 I'd get a sign.
Yeah.
We know a guy.
We know a guy.
We know a guy who can make a sign. Go on, Ben. Yeah. So did she get stuck? Did she fuck a car up?
No.
Mother-in-law?
She was at past Ribchester, there's a train station in there, and she couldn't get out of the train station because it was flooded.
Right. Okay.
She basically had to take her shoes off and damn near swim across the car park at the train station.
Yeah.
And then she was like, well, my car will never make it back if it's this bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it would have been fine, but whatever.
No, well. There was a road near you that collapsed the other night.
The other night?
As some lads turned up on site today and said we had to, basically they got to your dad's and decided to turn around and go up and around. And they said when they got to this other road up that hill,
Oh, yeah. I know which one you're on
it had
about.
collapsed,
Gubberford Lane.
washed away.
Yeah, that happened 3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. My brother was there when it washed away.
Was he?
Yeah, like inches away from death.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. It was like there was literally one wheel hanging off the fucking side of the road.
Wow.
As it always said, the big landslide.
Holy shit.
It was bad. And they've done nothing to it, obviously. Why would they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, they've got some work to do now.
Well, any day now. 3 or 4 years later.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He said the road had gone.
Yeah, it has. It's all gone. The bridge has gone, everything.
Wow.
It's fucked.
Just flash flood. It was flash flood style yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. River Brock was so high.
Yeah.
Nearly up to the bridge.
Because I was like knackered, we were going to cancel. We had an appointment to do. But when you're going to get married, you know, if you go to a church, you've got to get your bands read.
Yeah.
All that, whatever that is.
Yeah,
You
dunno.
know, if you do it with the registry office, you just have to go and do this like meeting to check that I'm not forcing Hannah to marry me, or she's not forcing me.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit. And Hannah was like, should we just cancel it? I can't be arsed. I went, no, come on, let's get it done. As soon as I set off from work, fucking flash floods everywhere. Preston was flooding all through the city.
Sign, mate. Don't get
It
married.
was fucked up. I pulled up to the car park and it was hammering it, and I couldn't get in the car park because of the stupid fucking ceiling
Yeah,
bars.
the van, yeah.
Yeah. Let's park like in this council estate. I was like, oh, God, right, vans are getting robbed as well then.
Luckily, none of them are your tools.
Yeah. I had my lunch in there though.
Bastards.
Yeah, and it was just bad. Just driving through the city was just miserable.
Yeah.
Especially now when you get used to living in countryside and you're driving through the town.
Preston's a particularly shit city
It's
to
got
drive
really
through.
bad.
Yeah.
When we were all
Centre of town's horrendous, man.
Yeah. When we were 18 and we used to go for, we used to go to Three Monkeys getting a
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
wrap.
that bad, was it?
No, you could fly through. You could have a laugh going through traffic and fucking gunning it.
Yeah.
And then now it's just nothing. It takes you 30 minutes to get from one end of it to the other.
Yeah. And you'll probably get a ticket for driving through a bus lane that you couldn't see that was a bus lane or some shit.
Yeah.
That happened last time I picked my sister up from the train station.
You went to
Don't pick her up anymore.
everyone.
I don't know where I got done.
It's everyone's been done by it.
So I'm not going there
I know
anymore.
loads of people have been done by it, including, I think, me.
No, cool.
I think it's because the route you used to take is now a bus.
Yeah,
lane.
up Riversdale Auto Electrician, you turn right up that road.
Yeah.
That's where I think I got done, but I don't fucking know. Dog shit.
Dunno. Yeah, they've changed it quite a lot. Like coming back from another country and then like going down the roads now, I'm like, oh, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Where am I? For fuck's sake, I don't want to be here. Yeah, so
It's fine when you leave the city limits, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is then you're back on the country roads. You get a few stiffs going 30 mile an hour, don't you?
Yeah.
I tell you what really bugs me. When the
Go on, have a
slightest,
whinge.
slightest bit of fog comes out and some tosser, you just see the fog light come on at the back. And you're like, you penis. I can see the cars past you and a mile down the road. So what makes you think no one can see you? You think you're fucking invisible, and yet you can see a car a mile down the road just because it's misty.
Yeah, but they love it, don't they?
You tosser.
They fucking love it.
Oh,
And then they'll slow down to 25 in a 50
yeah.
because it's foggy.
Yeah, I followed him all the way then to where I needed to go, and I hated him by the end of it. I was like, turn your fucking thing
I
off.
followed a prick now from Myerscough all the way to here doing about 25.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Drives you fucking mad, doesn't it?
Some of them are dangerous. I followed one last night. No, it was the night before. Stupid. And I'm saying she, probably she, coming down a country road. And she wasn't, every time a car come the other way, she wasn't comfortable going through it, past it, she'd slam on. And then she'd basically beach it and go off-road.
Oh, nice.
So it was like, mud was flying everywhere because it was wet. And then she then took this wide angle around this tight bend and just nearly wrote another car off. They had to like beach theirs because she took a wide
Jesus
angle.
Christ.
I was like, I need to get past her because she's pissing me off. And as I gunned it past her, she slammed on and beached it. I was like, oh, for God's sake. You fucking dick.
As if you passed her in that van as well.
Yeah, but she was going that slow.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, gunned it. Bizzle.
Slag.
Sin a bit. Assuming it was a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, well, you can. Stereotypes are a thing.
Yeah. Or Chinese.
Chinese woman.
Yeah, Chinese woman. There we go.
The worst of the worst.
That's it. We're done now. We're probably going to end up in jail.
For driving.
Sorry, Kia.
Not as lovely human beings, but...
Yeah, driving skill, not great.
Yeah.
Why is that, though? Because the Japanese are great drivers.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, of course they are.
Tokyo Drift.
No, not Tokyo Drift, you dickhead. Fast and the Furious. Hands.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. They all just
And
drive
that
like
one weird cowboy American dude.
that. Yeah, and then don't forget.
Oh, and don't forget Panface. He was pretty good.
Oh God, you're not supposed to. Not supposed to.
What? It's not because he was Japanese. He just looked like he'd run into a wall, didn't he?
Yeah. Not because.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
But then miraculously, Vin Diesel turns up in a car park in Tokyo with an American muscle car.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from, mate?
Who knows? But he was fairly wealthy at that point, though, wasn't he?
Shipped it in for this race.
He was extremely wealthy. I mean, everyone else was driving around in Bugattis, and he's there driving around in a Chevy Nova.
Yeah. Fucking stupid. Yeah. So they all just drift everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Chinese are terrible drivers, apparently. Women in general.
Terrible drivers. Is there anyone we've missed? Because this is...
Old people. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I know of people that have stopped old people in the middle of the road and taken the keys off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad because you got to think about like if you were in that. Because I nearly honked at someone the other day, and then when I drove past, I was like, I'm glad I didn't because they're old as fuck.
Yeah. But at some point, they've got to give it up.
They have to give it up. And how hard will it be when
Yeah,
we
it'd be
get to that
horrendous,
stage? If
yeah.
we're lucky enough to get to that stage, it's like
If we haven't been like melted in thermonuclear war.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or all the other shit, horrible things that can happen to you in life. It's something
It's
you
your
could
freedom, isn't it?
something you could do from
Yeah.
17, and then it's like a sign of that
It's
you're dying.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all of your
Yeah,
things are
that's
now
actually
getting
awful.
taken
Yeah.
back to a child, isn't
So
it?
I had a mate in New Zealand that he started having shakes from whatever, and they took his license off him because he was prone to passing out and what have you.
All right, good call.
Yeah, he just carried on fucking driving.
Oh god, yeah.
He got pulled up by the police. They took the car off him and he took an Uber home and bought another. So he's in his 50s. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not spending the rest of my life bussing around New
I
Zealand.
know, I get it, but I mean, is he that type of person where if he finally kills like a family of 5?
Oh, he'd start acting the spaz and probably get put in a mental hospital and be out in a couple of years.
Oh, it's a good plan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got form.
Good plan. All the remorse.
I don't think anyone would be shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, if you get to that point and someone's like, and then your kids who were just little brats when you brought them up, turn around,
never listened to you.
Yeah, turn around and
I've
go,
nagged you for the last 10 years about your inheritance,
yeah,
and now they're telling you that you can't fucking drive anywhere.
Can't
Fuck
drive.
off. Yeah, you'd be swinging, wouldn't you? Swinging for fences. Fuck off, you're taking my license. Mow a family down.
I think does England the rules in England
You have to renew it every
3 years?
3 years or
I
something,
think
don't
it
you?
is, isn't it? I think I saw it the other day. 3 years.
My granddad's just
But
had to renew it.
Is it?
Yeah.
But now, what do they do? What's the test?
I don't know. I think it's eyes and ears, isn't it? I don't think he is.
Oh, so it's not even driving ability.
Don't think so.
It won't be, will it?
Reactions and what have you, isn't it? Whether you can see. 'Cause if you
Yeah.
can still see, you can still drive, can't you?
I don't know. When you see them driving, they're like. Fortunately, they're only doing 5 mile an hour. But
Yeah.
if a kid runs out,
Maybe we could demote them to like horse and cart or something,
yeah,
and then we can bring back horses
yeah.
because that's what we need is more horses on the road.
Oh my god. We'll have covered this before, won't we? But I hate seeing horses on the road.
I'm scared for everyone when I see a horse on the road. Now, especially when I see some psychopath woman forcing her kids to ride the horse on the road.
Yeah.
I always think, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Such a precarious... It's fine to put yourself in that situation, but kids on horses on the road is something
Yeah.
I find really quite
And,
dangerous.
does-
And I'm normally fairly
averse.
no, I'm not risk averse at all.
Pro risk.
Pro risk, yeah.
Yeah.
Pro
What-
risk, pro life.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand it. The horse doesn't look like it's having fun. The riders don't look like they're having fun.
No, we're only plodding along,
Because
aren't they?
and they're shitting themselves. So every time a car goes past, they're waiting for the horse to bolt, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Are you
Why
on the
would you
road?
ride the horse on the road now in modern times?
Yeah.
You know, unless you really had to for some weird reason,
Yeah.
like emergency.
Yeah.
There should be no real reason. Like, chuck it in a trailer and go up to Bridle Pass.
Yeah.
You know,
Beautiful.
they're everywhere.
Go to another field. Go to the beach.
I can think
Are you
of
allowed?
fucking 20 from here. Bridle Paths that you could take your fucking horse on.
Yeah.
Why do you have to ride it on the middle of a fucking busy B road?
Yeah, they'll go on a country road at 5 o'clock at night, and you're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Fucking dickheads.
The horse can't enjoy just doing that.
No, that's why they
Surely.
fucking spaz out and
Yeah.
freeze up.
And the people on top is freezing up because they're like, shit, I might now.
Yeah,
it
and
might
that makes the
bolt.
horse spaz out more.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
And then you drive past and you go real slow and they give you a half-assed wave. It's like, no, you've inconvenienced me.
Every time they're polite and wave, I really just want to put my finger up at them and go, I'm
Not in the work van.
I'm not happy about this. Like, I didn't want to slow down. Honestly, most of my intrusive thoughts were telling me, fucking gun it.
Steer into him.
Yeah. Honk the horn.
I'd love to get like the air. Beep, 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 beep. We should do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not now. We've recorded ourselves saying that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If someone dies.
Definitely. I have to buy a new car to do it.
They shout, slow down. And I'll go, nay.
Oh,
Can you pass us a beer, please?
I think you should apologise for that first. That was fucking awful.
Yeah. Well,
Fucking hell.
still better than riding a horse on the road.
Not much is worse.
No. So, yeah, so fuck them.
Fuck them. Fuck you. Fuck horses. It's much better to just have a motorbike anyway.
Yes.
You know? If your bike kicks you off, it's all your fault.
Yeah.
And you chuck it in the garage until you're better again. You don't have to feed it every night.
Yeah.
You know? And it doesn't cost you during that time.
I wonder how many bikers get killed by or injured by horse shit.
Well, I don't know.
I've always thought
Should we
that.
pause and have a look? I
Wonder
bet
if
it's a stat.
Might be.
Well, it's not really giving us any details on accidents involving horses and bikes, but I can tell you that I think they've got that wrong, but 3 horses and 94 riders were killed, which is a good ratio.
3 people and 94 riders killed.
Yeah, which I think is actually 3 horses, or 3 people and 94 riders. Yeah, 3 horses and 94 riders
All right.
last year. So that's good. We need to up those numbers. They're rookie numbers. And motorbikes was like 5,618 was seriously injured. That's pretty fucking sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'd have maybe guessed more. But
Really? 5,600? Well, seriously injured or died is a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're probably not going to record how many bikers hit horse shit, but you've got to
Yeah.
think someone will have died from
Yeah, it'll be a few. There's a few people complaining on Reddit about why horses aren't supposed to get off the horse and clean it off
Yeah.
the road.
It is pretty
And they're saying
crazy,
because
isn't
it's
it?
dangerous for the horse. Well, don't take it on the fucking
Yeah.
road then.
It is pretty crazy that...
But I get it. It's grandfather rights, isn't it, you know, for horses.
I know, it's just pretty wild that your little fucking sausage dog takes a shit.
Yeah, you've got to pick it up.
Now, at the same time, you absolutely should do that. I don't
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to. And horse shit is different, isn't it? Because it's like... It's a bit like cow shit. There's something different to it. It's grass, and it's like...
Well, it's herbivore, isn't it, rather than carnivore like a
Yeah,
dog.
it eventually disappears into
So
the
does dog
ground.
shit.
Yeah, if it's stepped on and stuff.
Just go over it with your mower and you'll be fine.
Nice.
Gone. Make sure you've got the bag on.
Plus, you can collect it.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Oh,
with
so
your
it doesn't-
hand. It doesn't cover your shins.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, someone will hit a horse shit on a bike.
Oh, 100%.
It will
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, definitely.
It's pretty crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, so fuck horses.
Fuck horses. It'd be sad. It'd be sad when their car hits a horse, and there's a
And
rider
then you've got
on
to
it.
get the
There's a rider
car
on it.
fixed. Yeah,
Then I get the car. Yeah,
nightmare.
yeah. Power washing rod.
Well, it's like the moose in Canada. You know, it's a big issue because it's such a big animal. When they get hit by a car, it usually kills the driver.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, it is super sad. But that's a unpreventable, really.
Yeah, the moose are natural. Yeah.
You hit someone riding a horse with IVs on.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you've
You put yourself in that
you've
situation.
yeah. It's a weird grandfather. It's just such a strange thing that we're still allowing that. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, I get it. I just wouldn't do it. It's the same with riding your fucking push iron on a B road. Yeah, you can do it. I obviously would never, but I just wouldn't
But you
because it's so fucking dangerous.
yeah, it is. But you could say, well, this is the only mode of transport I have. No one's using a horse as transport,
No.
are they?
Yeah, I get that. I just
What's the utility of doing it?
well, you could use a horse. Like, if you did lose your license, you could just ride your horse everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone would hate you.
Oh, yeah. Imagine every morning.
Yeah. Actually, if you were a bloke, you'd probably do all right. All the birds would be running out. Oh my God, I love your horses. You got it tied up outside Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one is.
No one is, no.
Did you see? You remember when all
Costs a fortune getting it shod. Farriers make a fortune, don't they?
Shod?
Yeah.
What's that?
Where they put steel hoofs on it.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
know
don't
way
know.
too much about horses.
Did you see that guy when it was the BLM riots?
Bacon, lettuce, and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, they were really angry about bacon, lettuce.
Because it should have been tomatoes, not mashed potatoes. Dickheads. I'd have been angry too.
Fuck's sake. All right, well, we're both making some shit jokes tonight, aren't we? Yeah. Did you see the guy was riding around? I think it was like Philadelphia or Detroit. Someone had a horse.
Cool.
And he was riding around the streets at night. And it wasn't just one night.
Yeah.
He was filmed quite a few nights. Like, there were blokes.
Just wilding out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running, like, going down the street whilst motorbikes are doing wheelies and stuff. He's ragging his horse down the street. There is something about seeing a horse.
Flat tack. Yeah.
Is very cool. You know when you see one running down the beach?
Yeah, it looks sick.
It is. There's something about it. I don't know whether that's some feeling. Dickhead. I don't know if there's some feeling towards your ancestry
We
or something.
chased some horses down the beach once.
I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did I see that recently?
Did it?
Yeah, I saw it. I was looking back through your
Funny as fuck, that
Facebook
video.
for something. I can't remember what it was.
Right.
Something. A picture of me and you, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
And yeah, it was on. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
Funny
you
as fuck when that stallion carked it. You are a fucking bellhead, you are, you.
One sec, we're just going to pause. You're right,
Fuck you playing up tonight, you.
not having a good start tonight, are we? Spilt beer all down Tom's laptop.
Knobhead.
Sorry.
Ah, well.
Yeah, it was awesome. See, that was a really cool video
Good.
of your video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
the horse carking it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, it's class. It's just something real.
So you can proper
cool
just
about
see it like...
Right, I'm not even. I'm not doing.
Put the fucking towel down. Knobhead. Yeah, you can see the horse as it goes over the dip. It just goes whoop, and you can just see its legs come over.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's funny as fuck.
Oh, I'll have to look at that again. I never saw that part.
Wish I'd have chased it harder, to be honest.
Right. Well,
The sound's off on that video because you can hear Faye. Tom, slow down. So I'm back at TS250.
Were you on a motorbike?
Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
cool.
We're on crosser.
Did you do it also in a 4x4 though? I feel like.
We saw. Yeah. We saw horses.
Yeah, I think
4x4
that's the one I
as well.
saw.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm sure.
Different
it was a
time
video.
then. Yeah.
Yeah. Similar plot.
Yeah, that one was from the top of a hill and you could just see down and see the horses. Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. They're all wild horses, aren't they?
Yeah. It is cool as fuck. It's cool as fuck. The Freedom Funnel channel we follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day, like 30 blokes riding the horses down the beach with American flags in everyone's hands. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah,
America, fuck yeah.
were you? So Spotify Wrapped is out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you sent me the wrong fucking link.
What do you mean I sent you the wrong link?
Well, click on the link that you sent me.
It's not wrong. I don't get things wrong.
Do you not? Are you sure about that?
What you said? Do you want to share this?
You basically shared me the fucking like little screen show.
Oh, the whole thing.
No, just a little screen show. I clicked that link and it showed me mine.
Oh, okay.
You didn't send me your playlist.
Oh, right. I see.
Knob jockey.
Yeah, I wanted to show you my playlist because I wanted to see what.
Well, that's why I sent you mine back because I realised that's what you wanted.
Well, yeah, I was super proud of mine. Again, I am every year. Yours is a little bit twisted by Faye, isn't it? Yeah.
Just a bit.
This year, what do you know? What your top song was this year?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I think it was Tyler Childers.
What?
Cole.
What was it?
Yeah.
Boring.
All right then. What was yours? Something basic as fuck. Sweet Child of Mine. I bet it fucking was, wasn't it?
No.
Was it Welcome to the Jungle?
No, it was Freebird by London Skillet.
All right, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
pretty awesome.
Based. Hey.
Dogs. It's a weird night tonight. This is
Yeah.
Bad Moon Rising.
Tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 from For Whom the Bell Tolls. Awesome.
Great song.
Yeah. 4, Jailbreak by AC/DC. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then Nose on the Grindstone.
Yeah, another banger.
That's a good top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours was okay. No, it was pretty good. Oh, you sent me top songs 2024. Sound of Silence, Miserable.
Great song.
Kate McCannon.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, fucking banger.
Awesome. Bit sad again though.
I love that song.
What
man.
are sad songs?
Yeah, well, I get a bit melancholic sometimes. Yeah. As long as Johnny Cash isn't in my top 5, I know I've had a pretty good year.
Oh right, yeah, okay, yeah. That's your depression music, isn't it?
Yeah, if I've been listening to a lot of Johnny Cash, I've had a bad year.
Oh, hey, George Michael, Careless Whisper.
Oh, mate, you can't go wrong. Love a bit of George Michael.
Did not expect that. Yeah, and then you've got what I assume is Faye twisting it all up a little bit.
There'll be heaps of Tay-Tay in there, won't there?
I've not seen any yet, but people I've never heard of. Boring. Ket Donk.
Great song. Only found that a month ago. I'm amazed it made it
Oh,
in.
is that shit you play
Yeah.
me? Fucking hell, Ket Donk.
Well, I'm ADHD as fuck. As soon as I hear a song I like, I overplay it
That
to fucking
is-
then never listen to it again.
That couldn't sound more moronic, that song, could it?
And yet, one of the best songs I've ever listened to.
Well, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I love rap. I love Spotify rap. There's something
Yeah.
about it. I love seeing all the figures. Like I don't know. Did you see your playtime? Did you see how many minutes you use Spotify for?
My podcast was was it 20,000 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Wasted Nights was top 3.
Was it?
Yep.
I don't think it was on mine.
You taking piss?
No, I don't think it was. But to be fair, we only release one a week, so
Yeah, true.
and I didn't used to listen to all of them because they made me feel uncomfortable.
Now you don't care.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care. I love listening to myself. Listen to 77,000 minutes of Spotify,
Holy shit.
but 50,000 of them are
Poddies,
podcasts. Yeah, only 27,000 is music, but top.
Holy shit, you've been smashing the podcast.
Yeah,
That's more than double what I've
8
done.
hours a day in it. Well, it's not 8 hours.
No.
Gym 12. It'll be a little more like it can be 10 sometimes.
Holy fuck, Dan. You should be so much smarter than you
I
are.
know.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it?
Imagine if I had good recall, how much shit I'd come out with. Instead,
Also, when you're working, you're not fully concentrating on the
No.
podcast.
and there has to be a point where I'm listening. If you're listening to that much, and the same with you, you just can't possibly retain.
No, you can't retain
it all.
yeah.
If you only listen to one a week and you're fully focused, then maybe you could. But
Yeah, you'd have to sit there and
yeah,
listen to it 2 or 3 times to fully retain it.
yeah.
Like, there's a few of them, like the Alex Jones ones, I could damn near recite them back to you word for word. I've listened to them that many times because they're funny as fuck.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I wish I could retain more. I don't know. Too much.
You need to try some Alpha Brain, mate.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, so you,
Well, Joe Rogan wanks on about it all the time, doesn't he?
I would like to try it. That and what's some
Be another con. He's American. It's all fucking cons, isn't it?
Wow.
Everything that they sell is a con. Simply Safe. Fuck off. Not interested. Not interested.
What is it right?
Keeps. Fuck off.
What does that do?
That's the hair regen stuff. Don't work. Big con.
Proof. We fucking know that one's that one. Did you try it?
No.
There's some shit. I don't mind. True Classic's a big one, and I haven't bought any
t-shirts,
yet.
yeah.
They're fucking expensive for plain t-shirts,
Oh, right,
but
yeah.
they probably do a good job.
So does the fucking £1 ones from Asdamani.
Not the way you're in them.
That's because I'm fat.
Yeah, but apparently True Classic can make you thin. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Nah,
have you seen
fuck
the
that.
Have you seen the promo?
I'm not wearing a £70 t-shirt to work.
Have you seen the promo videos?
Yeah, it's a fat bloke, and all of a
right.
sudden he's done 6 months worth of training.
Yeah, and his missus is grabbing his arm like, "Oh, you look great!" And I'm like, fucking good lighting or something.
Yeah. You can see his beard's changed, his hair's grown. He's clearly done 6 months of working out for this t-shirt ad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, good, well cut t-shirts. Yeah, great. But
Yeah.
There is some bullshit that the people advertising.
All it is a cut, though. The fabric's the same shit.
Yeah, but it's the way it's cut. When I say they're expensive, they're not £70. They're like £20 a t-shirt.
For a t-shirt, it's still expensive.
I know, yeah. I spent £5.
It's 20 times more expensive than my Asda Marnie ones. You know, that's
I've
a lot.
gone off Asda.
Why?
They used to be really good and last, and all the colours would stay.
Yeah, that's why you just buy black ones.
But yeah, I'd buy 7 at a time.
Actually, you're right. I have had a few issues with mine. They keep getting like fucking holes in them and shit.
Yeah, and they shrink weird now.
Do they?
Well, the last time, but I've moved
Right.
to a new company.
You've moved your contract elsewhere,
Yeah.
have you?
So I buy 7 at a time every 6 months or so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of black t-shirts. If you look in my cupboard, it's the most miserable thing you've ever
Yeah, I
seen.
can imagine. Is this gone running a funeral parlour?
You have to put a torch on to see what's in it. Yeah, I buy my t-shirts from a work site now.
Right.
Shit art.
Is it?
Yeah, shit art. Don't fade. Anyway, I am very boring when it comes to clothing. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I lost this jacket. Couldn't find it for ages.
It's a shame you found it.
I'm well happy. Fucking Faye put it through the wash as well, and it's dulled it off a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good.
No, I need to put some wax back on it
It's good. It's like
for oil skin.
a floating head. I feel like I'm talking to a floating head tonight.
Talking head, maybe.
Yeah, the fucking ads. I wonder how much. I mean, they'll pay Rogan a lot of money. I've heard he gets.
AG1.
Yeah.
Absolute con. I don't know whether it is, but guy on YouTube, I think I've told you before, I watched a YouTube video on it of some guy that definitely wasn't sponsored by them,
Yeah.
and it was a load of shit.
Right.
Yeah, don't buy it. Doesn't do anything for you. It's just another supplement.
Yeah. Well, we've had this conversation before, though. Like, but then supplements are fine.
Yeah.
But people want to feel like fantastic after a day of having it, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like, no, supplements, vitamins are just.
It's everything together. It all works together.
You just do it.
Working out,
You're not
fucking-
really necessarily going to feel much better
No.
from just taking it, but your body would be better off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all pretty.
Minutely.
Yeah.
It's not worth
But
spending because it's not cheap.
How much can these
It's
companies?
120 quid a month for AG1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive as fuck.
How much can these companies really afford to pay people? So, like Manscaping.
On every podcast for 2 years, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
So it's not. I read figures of like, oh, Rogan gets 200 grand an episode from adverts. It can't be because someone like ExpressVPN can't surely be paying 100 grand.
Every episode.
every
How many
episode.
episodes has he done with that advert?
Yeah.
You
It
know.
can't be, can it?
Must have done 500 adverts.
Yeah.
Fucking,
mean-
what, $20 million to advertise on Rogan? Are they making that much? Surely not.
Maybe it's taken into account. I know YouTube's a good earner, isn't it, for adverts and stuff.
Yeah.
I think. Like we have a fucking any idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
But yeah, fucking good for them.
Yeah, good on him. I just don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
And that
We-
is why this podcast is so popular.
Yeah, we're devoted to our listeners' attention and experience. So we turn down advertisers.
Yeah. We don't want to sell out.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why we haven't got. We've actually been standing there with a shitty stick, beating off advertisers. Get out of it, you dogs!
Yeah. We want to make good content. Haven't yet, but we're going to.
Yeah, we've had a couple of bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you drinking my beer?
Oh, is that your beer? Oh, it was an
You
accident.
brought your shitty spates again. Anyone listen last week?
Oh, it was a fucking accident.
Well, you might as well
I
finish
was
it.
wondering why it was tasting shit. I
You
thought
might as
it
well
had gone
finish
down.
it now.
I don't want to finish it.
Well, what are we going to do with it?
I don't know. You can fucking
I'm not.
lick it off the floor
I'm
or
not
something. I'm not
catching-
drinking it. I don't want to catch something
Well,
out
that's
of it.
just ridiculous.
Well, you
isn't
can drink it.
it? I don't want it to. No, I'm not catching what you've got.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking dick.
To bold in 5 minutes.
Good, quick thinking, Dan. Hell's teeth, you nailed
I'll
that.
finish podcast. I'll take my hat off and it'll be gone.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Oh,
my
yeah.
fucking issue.
And the AIDS. You might as well grab me another then, Marsha, in there.
Oh, I've got just the one for you.
You've put that back. No, I don't want. Oh, right, thank you. Oh no! Why would you put that back in the cooler?
To keep it cool.
For who?
Not me. You.
Right, Jesus Christ. Right,
Right, stop your fucking whinging.
let's stop talking about ourselves tonight, eh?
Go on.
Crazy world, crazy world.
Crazy world, go on.
What the fuck's going on? Oh, well, we'll stick on Rogan for a minute.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, because...
Now that we've just shit on him for the last 10 minutes.
No one's shitting on Rogan. No
It
one's...
was jealousy of his advertising
Yeah,
reach.
yeah. If you're into podcasts, no one's shitting on Rogan, is it? Yeah. Did you see all the shit in Australia going on with ABC News guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So he comes out, doesn't he? Does an interview, and they say, "Have you listened to Rogan?"
We
And
spoke about this last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Oh well, have you seen the next bit?
Which
He's gone
one?
on a radio station.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen this.
No. He's bit back. So, like, the world's turned on this goon from Australia
Mm-hmm.
and said you're an idiot. Like, if you don't listen to him, and you're full of shit, and you're
Yeah.
just
How could you know?
legacy media and all this shit. So he's gone on a radio station sounding like a proper wank.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and he's going, I just don't understand it. I go on and give my honest opinion, and people just turn on me with vile comments and da-da-da. And he said, these people are just weak. They have glass jaws. They can't just take a comment and just take it. And I'm like, you're on a radio station whinging about the fact you just bullshitted about something.
Yeah. And the host didn't call him out?
I didn't hear that bit. I don't think so because he won't have gone on a
Yeah.
show that would he?
No, he wouldn't. No,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have gone on somewhere. Well, you did say that you'd never listen to it, so how could you know that it's shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking funny. He's going on whinging, basically trying to turn it on everyone else, and I'm like, you've just done it again.
Making a victim of himself.
Yes.
Everyone's a fucking victim.
That was the headline, actually.
Yeah, I'm a victim.
Yeah. Basically saying trying to play the victim card.
Right.
I'm like, you're an idiot because now people are going to turn on you for doing that. Like, everyone thinks you're a wank.
Yeah, you are a wank.
Like, you're a monk. You're an idiot. Just shut up. Stop giving your opinion.
What a
'cause-
dickhead.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, saying I don't get. All these people can't take a comment. And I'm like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
You're all full of shit.
They're all that way, aren't they? That's how they all fucking think, though.
Yeah,
They're all in a bubble.
all
It's
in a
like
bubble.
being on Reddit, but in real life.
Yeah. You watch. Obviously, we'll see it a lot because we follow the American stuff. But The View with all them women.
Yeah.
That Whoopi Goldberg
Mm-hmm.
is sold out. She must have played. She must have done a lot of bad things in her life because she owes someone something because she just comes out with bollocks.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? She started sticking up for Biden with this whole.
Yeah,
Did you see her sticking up for him?
I did. I've seen them all. It's insane.
Go on, we'll get into that then, eh? So,
Yeah. Well, it's just blatant corruption, isn't it? I can't see how anyone is surprised by it either. But the fact that someone's defending it
I don't.
because he's on our side, vote blue no matter who.
Yeah.
Fucking basic.
So the story is Biden comes out. Obviously, he's lost to Trump. This and that. Started a war. Trying to start a war.
Yeah. Well, trying to get another hot war going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On with
Two
it.
wars have started under
On
his
with
watch.
it. Yeah. And he's come out and gone, I've decided to pardon my son Hunter
Yeah.
for all of his crimes that he's about to get sent down for 25 years. I've decided to pardon him because
Have
he's
you
been picked
seen
on.
the pictures that have come out this week leaked from his laptop?
No.
Mate, it's fucking bad. He's running around doing crack with a hard on, chasing kids, and it's fucking
No.
real.
Where can you see that?
Twitter, obviously.
Have you got it on your laptop?
I don't have Twitter on my laptop, but we can get it. One of them is massive dick shot. He's fucking hung like, isn't he? Probably shouldn't show that. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Little Thai bird that looks like a fucking
Oh, do you think she's...
fuck knows.
Oh, no.
We're going to have to blur that out.
Oh, chase.
Nope, there he is chasing a hooker through a
Jesus.
fucking hotel. And that one of Biden shooting.
Oh wow!
It's pretty crazy. Fuck.
Holy shit!
Mate, he was fully cracking out.
So this has all been what, leaked?
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
Because someone will have been like, I'm not happy with him being pardoned. I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
I presume so.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen these videos and pictures in the last few days.
Yes. I've not seen anything being even said about this on YouTube.
No, you won't.
So
Have you seen this as well? The Hawk Tour girl launched a meme coin, made 50 million in the first day, and then fucking bombed it.
my God.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. I've seen this on Instagram a couple of times. A young lad, like a kid, did it and
Yeah.
made 30 grand in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, basically,
Who's
they get
buying
people
it?
to buy into it, and then they steal the liquidity pool.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dogs.
Let's stick with. You get off to it.
Let's
Ian,
look
'cause
for the
you'll-
real news. Alex
No,
Jones.
stop, right, because you'll just keep going.
Yeah.
The Hunter Biden thing is wild.
It's insane. I mean, he was absolutely cracked out of his mind running around Delaware.
And it's
And
if someone has a
broke
drug
his
problem,
laptop.
if someone has a drug problem,
Hey, yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's fine. It's also sad.
It's also, at the same time, he was on the board of one of the biggest shale gas companies in Ukraine.
Yes.
Ukraine, which is... What's going on there at the minute?
Yeah. Yeah.
A
No.
couple of issues over there, isn't there?
Yeah, he's like
Lot of-
proven payments from.
Oh, yeah. Talking about the big guy.
So everyone. So obviously the people on this guy's side. Bearing in mind that guy has been in the White House with his dad for the last 4 years,
Yeah.
which is mental. Just the videos we've
And
just
they found a bag of crack in there.
Coke, wasn't it?
Was it Coke?
Coke, yeah.
Same thing.
So the videos we just watched offline were wild.
Obscene.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So there's a guy
Offensive on a level that is... Well, it's
just wild. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of it looks like you're having fun, to be fair.
running around with guns, hookers, and crack.
Yeah, he's having a
Good time.
But he shouldn't be in the White House,
No,
and he shouldn't
he
be.
certainly
helping
shouldn't
his-
have access to the fucking president.
Yeah. Or, I know he's his dad, whatever, but he just shouldn't be in the White House. So
No.
a lot of people who are trying to make it sound better are saying, well, Trump pardoned people. Yes, he did. Yeah, he pardoned his son-in-law.
Daughter-in-law's father.
Was it daughter-in-law's father?
Yep.
Right. Now, there'll be a story to that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have said that was corrupt back then, I'm sure.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is it as bad as your son cracking out and giving a
it's
a
what he
kick up
was
to the big
charged.
guy?
He's charged like 1.4 million in tax fraud.
Yeah.
He's charged like other shit, and he was facing 25 years. And people going,
He would
well,
never have got that. I mean, he lied. He
No.
lied on his firearms license or something, didn't he? He bought a firearm and said that he wasn't a drug addict when he clearly was a drug addict.
Yeah, but he has a few things on his record that he's
Yeah.
going to get charged for, and people are going, yeah, well, Trump's a felon. Not the same thing, man.
No, not at all.
All Trump's charge was convicted of was putting something through the wrong way on his books,
Yeah.
and that was a reach.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a massive reach.
Massive reach, and they're trying to compare it. And you're like, no, this guy has done properly criminal
And
things.
he's been blanket pardoned from everything that he's done in the last 10 years, which is insane.
Yeah,
Which covers everything that they've done in Ukraine to a specific date.
yeah.
I'd love to know what the date matching up with the date that he took hold of the chairmanship of the gas shale company.
Well,
That'd be interesting.
10 years. That's when they did the government coup. In
Yeah,
Ukraine.
2014, yeah.
Yeah, government coup and put. And it all fucked up, and they went separately. Crimea went separate, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It's fucked.
interesting. Now, Biden pardoned him. Absolutely,
Yeah.
you're going to do it for your son.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
what anyone says. You are not seeing your son go to prison, are you?
No, you fucked.
Especially if he has turned his life around. I'm sure he's still a shady character.
Oh, 100%, he's Biden.
Yeah. But you're good. Do you know
I'm
what?
sure he's still partial to a fun crack pipe
Yeah.
incident every now and then.
And a bribe or two.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's American.
Yeah. Now you're going to do that for your son. So at the same time, you're like, yeah, of course he's going to.
Yeah.
But him saying, oh,
But 3 months ago, he was saying, "We'll just let the duty of law do its thing."
Yeah.
You know, all that bullshit.
Yeah. So that's what he's getting slagged off for. He's lying about it. Innit? I've seen comments saying that if he didn't pardon Biden, then Hunter, then his name is going to start coming up in a lot of them problems.
Yeah.
So if they stop Hunter from going through court, his name won't come up in any of it.
But he also can't hide behind the Fifth Amendment anymore.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's who can't? Joe?
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter.
Yeah. Because he's been pardoned.
Right.
I think that's how it works. I don't fucking know. I'm just reading Instagram and Twitter tweets.
Right.
So who knows?
It's super.
But he'd be perjuring himself if he lied on the stand because he's been pardoned. So you're put in a really bad situation if you're lying about something that you were pardoned for.
Okay. But he shouldn't have to go on the stand if he's pardoned.
Oh, but not if they're going after Joe,
Right, okay.
not
Oh,
Hunter.
God, right.
And then they bring him in to testify. And then he would
They
be
are
perjuring himself. It's a
seriously corrupt.
fucking insane. They're just a mob. You know?
I think we said this the last 2 episodes, but before Trump got in, it was all ifs, buts, and we think everyone's corrupt.
Yeah.
But since Trump's got in, it's just flowing.
Everyone's corrupt.
It's
Yeah.
just flowing like everyone's corrupt, and this is all the stuff you need to see, and look what they're doing, and look at all the lies they're telling. It's just like, now it's like having it all confirmed.
Yeah. And nothing's happening to them. That's what bugs me.
Yeah.
No one's getting punished.
And I don't think Trump will punish him because he said it with Hillary Clinton, didn't he?
Yeah, that he didn't want to.
He just doesn't want to because it's bad for the country. And,
Yeah.
it's you can respect that.
I get that, but something needs to change because if there's no one punished, they'll just keep doing it. Because no one is
Yeah.
being punished.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, it might.
He might do.
change. Yeah,
You might go, do you know what? Fuck you all. You are corrupt as fuck.
yeah.
Because I think Musk would want to.
Mm.
I feel like he'd be up for it.
Yeah.
He's up for anything.
He don't give a fuck, does he?
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Said it. I guess. I mean, yeah. Moving on to him. Have you seen the newest thing about him this week?
What's he been doing?
There's been rumours that he's going to donate to Nigel Farage's.
Oh yes, I have heard of that. Yeah,
100 million.
yeah. Hopefully.
which is just crazy. American guy.
Insane, yeah. And then, so yeah, I did see this, and on Twitter, all these leftist retards were saying, "Oh, that's corrupt." And then someone was like, "Yeah, but how much did Labour get given from BlackRock?" And it's in like the 20-30 million pound
it?
range. Yeah.
And so was this an American person or an English person?
No, these English people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's corrupt.
It's corrupt. It's like, yeah, it is, but also the Tories and Labour have been doing it and taking big
Yeah.
donations from the likes of BlackRock.
Yeah. Now it is. So I don't like it because money shouldn't be involved, and I feel
No, it
like
shouldn't.
I feel like once you should maybe operate everyone once you make it to a certain level of the party and you're going to be the main man, then you get allocated 10 million of taxpayers' money, say,
Yeah. I would
and
prefer...
you all get 10 million
Yeah.
to do your spiel,
Yeah.
and
You get 10 million and it lasts you 5 years, and then you're out. Next person has to come
or
in.
if or you campaign. So
Yeah.
I'm going to campaign until the next election, and you get 10 million.
Yeah. But I think politicians should be like forced to go no longer than 10 years.
Yeah. Although what I don't like about politicians is, we have 12 years for a prime minister, isn't it?
Yeah.
America's 8.
Mhm.
When you see someone who's really good at the job, it's not because they just started; it's because they've done it for years. So there's that, isn't there? There's
But politician power, absolute power, corrupts absolutely,
I know.
and that is why they have term limits.
Yeah. And you can't become a dictator.
No.
But there is also that fact that someone who was good in the first term could be amazing in the fifth.
Yeah, true.
Could.
Yeah, but what are the chances?
Yeah, I know.
History has taught us that every time that happens, people go foul.
Yeah.
1 in a million where they don't.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder how El Salvador's getting on.
Why? Was that the guy?
That's the guy who, like, the guy came up as like a good dictator.
Oh, is he?
Come to power and he's fucked all the gangs, all the MS-13
Yeah.
gangs, and
He was on Tucker Carlson, wasn't he?
was he
Yeah,
ages ago?
a couple of months.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because Tucker Carlson.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Interviewed him and said, "How have you achieved this?" And he went, "We just decided that crime was not an option."
Yeah.
And he prayed. He also said he prayed. So
Right.
I don't know. See about that. But
Like 99%.
and he just said, "No,
work.
we're not doing this anymore." And they put all the military out on the streets, didn't they, and said,
Yeah.
"Stop the cartel."
Yeah.
And it did, and they saw it. It ended up becoming one of the safest countries in the world.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
in what 6 months or a year or
Yeah.
something crazy.
Lot of people in jail.
Yeah.
They had to build a new super jail.
Fucking hell. But if you wanted to stop crime, guess what? That is what's going to happen because you're actually going to put real criminals in jail.
Yeah, yeah, and there'll be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to have a quick look on that. We'll Google it, see
See how
they're
he's
getting on.
going.
Yeah.
How'd you get on finding that out?
I don't speak Spanish, so it turns out it's pretty difficult to read the Spanish news.
Oh, dickhead.
But
Didn't
there
see
was
that
lots of
coming.
videos of people that were corrupt, I think, was the answer. Because there was a picture of the mugshot and then them going to jail.
Yeah.
El
Yeah.
Politioco, or whatever it is.
Yeah. It does sound like you speak Spanish.
I'm all right. El Politioco.
One cerveza, please.
Uno cerveza.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go on another sentence then.
It's probably two. in
Por
Spanish.
favor, mi amigo.
Yeah. So, how do we get onto him? Basically,
Fuck the crime. But he's a good dictator, so we like him.
Yeah.
Until he turns into a bad dictator.
Is he a
you know?
We're saying he's a dictator.
The way he came to power was very dictatorial.
Right. But if
I
you turn
did
your
watch a
country,
30-minute documentary on it on YouTube, so...
turn your country into the safest place, one of the safest places on the world, though, then
Yeah, are you doing bad work? Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's just that thing, I guess. But yeah, the term limit thing, that's how we got onto that. You're probably more right. There's more chance of him being corrupt than being good for 25 years, isn't
Yeah.
there? But Musk contributing to England is wild.
It is.
Because then he isn't just helping his own country like he has done. He's full on trying to...
But he's not even American, is he?
No, but it
He's
is.
a Safa.
I think he sees America as his
it's
country,
home.
doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
He clearly believes in America. But to donate to England, I'd love to hear his reasoning on that. Because other than just wanting to save the country...
Well, his mum's English, South African, isn't she?
Is she? Right.
And Trump's mum was Scottish. So they've both got a fairly big interest over here.
Yeah.
Trump has that big golf course up in Scotland.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but 100 million to an English thing is pretty
Yeah,
low.
yeah. What's that to a bloke that's worth like 200 billion?
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I
that's-
doubt it'd be 100 million. Fuck, that's a lot of money.
It is. Maybe dollars. But yeah, 60 million pounds would be like...
Yeah.
Who knows? Everyone, Farage is building up this reputation as being England's Trump.
Yeah.
There's something
not.
in my gut. I don't trust him like I do Trump.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I do think he's the
It's
best
the accent.
one.
It's the accent. It's that tough accent. You can't trust any of the
Yeah.
cunts.
Yeah.
Anyone who speaks like this, what?
Yeah.
You fuck off. You can't be trusted.
Yeah. It is a bit of that.
It is, 100%.
Yeah, it
because
is.
they've proven themselves time and time again with that accent that they are not to be trusted.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Every single Prime Minister I can think of spoke like that, and I don't trust any single fucking one of them.
I know. Was Gordon Brown Northern or something?
He was Scottish, wasn't he?
Oh, okay. He had a
But
bit
he
of
still
a
spoke
rough...
like...
Yeah. It's...
He was a dopey wank, wasn't he?
Oh, God, yeah. But like a different style of Boris, wasn't
Yeah.
There's something about Farage. He is the best of the bunch, in my opinion.
It's not difficult to be a piece of glitter on top of a pile of shit, though, is it?
No. Like, I do think, but there's something about Farage that I think if he got in, something would go awry.
Yeah, well, it's also that other bloke that he knocks about with that's on GB News. I'll tell you who he reminds me of. He reminds me of the bad guy for V for Vendetta. He's got this long grey floppy hair and he's shaved his side of his head. And it's giving off like fascist vibes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something in my gut. Just when I watch Farage, I do like what you're saying, but something doesn't sit right.
No.
Whereas when I watched Trump saying it, I fully got into it and I was like, I think you're in it.
Yeah.
I think you're real.
What would it take for Farage to convince you that he's...
Well, I don't know, because it's full on. Everything he says is right, but it's in my gut. I proper feel it. Like,
Yeah, it's because you want to vote red
What?
for Labour. It's in your blood.
Yes. Want to have
Vote red till I'm dead and maybe passed.
Is that their colour?
Yeah, Conservatives are blue.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it in America?
Vote blue
Blue's
no matter who. Yeah.
Blue's Democratic, isn't it?
Yeah. Red's Republican.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So what is Reform? Do they have a colour?
It's like
Magenta.
purple.
Yeah. Don't know.
Purple for freedom!
Did you see the shit Farage was coming out with this week about the WHO?
No.
Yeah. I thought you'd be interested in this because you're a bit of a fan of hatred for WHO.
You can't say hatred anymore. You can't hate anything in this country without being arrested.
So, he was arguing on a show or an interview that he thinks the WHO should be dismantled. And I was
Yes,
like,
of course.
all right, okay. What's his point? Now, he said, we've just pledged another... I've got this written down.
200 million.
Well, I've got 300 billion written down.
No, it's 200 million.
Well, he was saying 300, so maybe it's 300 million.
Million. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a staggering amount of money
Yeah.
to give to an entity that does fucking nothing for us. And it's taxpayer money.
Well, he was saying, so we've just pledged another 300, let's say a million then. And his argument was like, these guys were the people who were in charge of COVID and said the disease was from the wet markets and all that.
Yeah, and they were wrong on every
They
count.
were wrong. And he said, I think obviously his point was saying like they were wrong on purpose. Right?
Yeah.
And then something I hadn't heard, he said, last year the WHO floated the idea of a pandemic treaty. Did you ever hear about this?
It got turned down, but it's going through
Trying
again this year.
Yeah. Now, so that would allow, instead of our country being able to tell us if we have another pandemic to lock down and stuff, it would allow the WHO to tell all countries that are a member of it when to lock down, how to lock down, and whether they want vaccine mandates to be a thing.
Absolutely obscene.
So us, as a country, would not be allowed to make the decision to lock down or do vaccines. The WHO.
Come from the WHO.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
I hadn't seen this.
Yeah.
And Farage is obviously arguing that we need to dismantle it or leave it
Yeah.
because it's an organisation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based in Davos. Weird.
Yeah.
Right next to the WHO.
Yeah.
WEF, sorry.
He said Chinese have a huge swing with the WHO.
They've got a massive swing with it.
Yeah. So I was listening to all that and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, mate, it's actually fucking crazy how corrupt the world is.
Yeah.
And the problem is for people like me and you, the more you look into it, the more it makes you angry.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing we can do about it. And most people just vote Labour or Conservative and nothing will ever fucking change.
Yeah, they worry about who's going to put up the minimum wage.
Yeah.
And there's more.
It's like, right, I get it. I get it, but most people aren't on fucking minimum wage, are they, surely?
Well, I
was speaking to someone the other day that voted Labour.
Yeah.
Because they wanted a raise because they work in public health, NHS.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I get that. He's like, why can't I earn as much as you guys can? It's like, because you work for a government. I work for myself and I take risk. You take no fucking risk.
Yeah.
So you don't get the benefits of big fucking wages
Yeah.
when things go right.
Good point.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Good point.
Then they weren't having a bar of it.
And if you're an NHS nurse,
Yeah.
go private then if you want.
Yeah.
I
Don't
mean, we really need
take
them
a
not
risk.
to. We need them not to.
You've taken no risks to become a nurse. You know?
Yeah.
So it's not fair for you to go and get paid the same amount as, say, a doctor. You know, they took 7 years of their life, paid for the fucking course, and they might not have gotten the doctoring license.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the more risk you take, the more chance of getting paid higher you have.
Yeah. And commitment with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one, isn't it?
commitment, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
with the doctors and stuff. Obviously, nursing degree's not as long. And
Yeah.
all that. Now, yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I want my nurse to be the best paid nurse in the world when I'm in
Yes.
hospital.
Yeah.
But it's got to be fair.
Unfortunately, it's the truth, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they were arguing with you, basically, that they don't get paid enough.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with them.
Yeah.
It was, my point was, well, yeah, but neither does fucking anyone else,
Yeah.
really. But you've got to, if you want more, don't rely on the government for more money.
Yeah. You'll never
You'll never be a millionaire working
Yeah.
for the government,
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
you're a politician.
But even then, like, yeah, because of the corruption side. But even like, you look at the wage of the prime minister, and you're like, well, that's not enough.
No, it's not. For the job that they're doing, they should be paid an absolute best paid man in country.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
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 Better than any fucking footballer,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. He
Yeah, they
be
should.
yeah.
If they said tomorrow, obviously wouldn't because we don't like him, but we're bumping Kia's wage up to $1 million.
Yeah.
I go, that is a
Or
bang.
if I would agree with it more if Keir said the Prime Minister after me should be the highest paid person in the country, the highest paid CEO in the country. I'm going to pay him £25 million a year.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and attract the very best and brightest people to come and run the country.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd be okay with that. You know,
Yeah.
especially when they've just wasted $12 billion on Ukraine. I think it was $25 million to pay a CEO
Yeah.
to run the country.
Because the best person, the most intelligent, are not going to chase down a 150 grand
Oh,
a
are
year
they
job.
fuck? No.
What's the point? And get slagged off by
Everyone.
goons in a conservatory.
Yeah. Who've no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Not like us, though.
Yeah. Some others.
Some other dickhead.
Some other idiot who wasn't smart enough to set up a podcast in a room with a roof,
Yeah.
so you don't have to pause when it's raining. Oops.
Nothing but good ideas.
Yeah, they should be paid a lot.
Yeah.
So I always heard someone talking about it once, saying how you can't pay people in service to the country or to the good a lot of money because you'll have the wrong people applying. And I've always thought it's an interesting idea. So if you say to someone so in the army, baseline army,
Yeah,
so
yeah, of course.
a cadet,
yeah.
what would they be called? A cadet or an army?
Yeah. Soldier. Yeah.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Just baseline soldier. If they are doing what they're doing, they should be on a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because they're protecting our country.
Mm-hmm.
But you turn that to a 90 grand a year job,
Yeah.
and so many people who don't give a fuck about the country
We'll turn up to do
will
it.
turn
yeah.
up to do it.
Yeah.
And you'll end up with a load of fools.
Yeah.
And it's so misguided, but like, it's so
That's
such a
probably the
shit-
same with nursing as well.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
They only do it because they care.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
it pays 90 grand a year, guess what? I'm going to be a nurse next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, next week.
Me. well,
I'll
you
do
know,
my week's course and become a nurse.
online.
Speed run
But-
the fucking 2-year course in a week.
Me and you end up being nurses because it's 90 grand
In my
a year.
spare time.
It's 90 grand a year.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then you go on sick and just never turn up.
yeah.
I'm on
Yeah.
stress, 6 month
So
full wage.
what a tough thing to think about is you actually can't pay someone top whack
No.
because the wrong people do it.
Yeah.
You have to give her just a reasonable wage and hope that the people who are passionate about it end up doing it.
No. For the Prime Minister, I think you've got to go for the highest paid person in the country.
Yeah, that is different.
You know,
Yeah.
you're not aiming for some bloke that could. Any of us, if we really applied ourselves, could go out and get ourselves 100 grand a year job. If we really fucking put our minds to it,
Yeah.
we could. I couldn't go out tomorrow and be the CEO of the biggest company in the world,
No.
in the country, and very few people could and have the mental capabilities to do it.
Yeah. The resolve.
The resolve, yeah. Just the mental fortitude to stick with it and
Yeah.
put up with the bullshit and ignore it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And the strength to do what needs to be done sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
I've always thought when CEOs have to go, I need you to fire 10,000 people.
Yeah.
Now, some of them might not give a
Yeah,
fuck.
they don't. Yeah, most of them won't.
But I bet there's some who get pretty depressed for a while after.
Yeah.
That. You know, some
Yeah.
who really good people. There will be good people. There has to be.
Yeah. There's always collateral.
Yeah. It's business, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to do it as business first. Yeah. So it's tough, isn't it? It's tough.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. But and if it was based, I've heard people saying about a prime minister, should they maybe have a goals-based wage? So improve the GDP, you get a bonus of
Yeah.
$1 million.
More freedoms to the people, more bonuses.
Yeah. What you're having some sort of targets. NHS is performing better than
More efficient, yeah.
Yeah. You get another bonus and bonus, and then
Higher health percentages in the country, yeah.
Yeah. Longer life expectancy, whatever it is. Yeah, more core mobility, core
Morbidities. Yeah.
Core morbidities decrease, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
surely.
Yeah, well, that would actually be a fucking great way of doing it because you would cut out the corruption in the name of incentive.
Yeah, maybe.
You'd have to make them...
Unless
Yeah.
the corruption outbid the incentive, so you'd have to still.
But then you would know that they are corrupt
Yeah.
because they're not going for that goal.
Yeah. You would. I think just that whole.
Or saying that they are and not doing it and actually doing it because you want the money from
Yeah.
it. You'd have to be corrupt to not go for it.
Yeah. I mean, what if you did? The thing is with the Prime Minister in England, is they always say they don't earn the money within the job; it's after the job.
After the job, yeah.
So what if you cut that out and almost non-compete? So hey, once you leave this office,
Yeah.
there's no being paid for shit like that, but we're going to pay you 10 million a year to do the job.
Yeah.
But you can't go and speak on. You can't go and do
Yeah,
public appearances.
You
saying,
can't go and work at the fucking EU.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how on earth you would
If you
write.
get caught up in a fucking war crimes tribunal, you have to go and fucking answer it.
Yeah.
Old mate Tony, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, that's been going around a lot, hasn't it?
Mm.
Why is that? Because
Because they committed war crimes.
no, it's been but it's been going round because ICC, International Criminal Court. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Have are saying that they want to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu. That's what's brought it all up. So a lot of people, and I don't understand the background of this, so it's maybe pointless. I don't know.
War is hell, basically.
Some countries are agreeing that they say if Benjamin Netanyahu walks into our country, we're going to arrest him. And
Yeah.
England have
Yeah, they fucking
they
don't
won't do
shit.
because America have now said don't.
Yeah.
So they were saying a lot of people on YouTube and stuff are saying, well, why don't you arrest fucking
Tony Blair and George Bush,
George
yeah.
Bush on the same thing.
Yeah. Fucking obscene, innit?
Yeah. I don't know enough about that really much to talk about it, but
No. Well, I can tell you what happened in Iraq.
okay.
So, the W and Tony, old mate Tone,
Okay.
got on the sesh. Got seshed up.
Got on the luge.
Got on the luge. Like, fuck this Saddam cunt. Sick of him. So the next day, they decided that they were going to fuck him up. They realised that they couldn't just go in there for no reason. So they decided to look for weapons of mass destruction. They went in there looking for weapons of mass destruction, and everywhere they dug, looking for these fucking missiles, they just kept striking oil. It was a fucking nightmare of a job. Everywhere. Fucking oil everywhere, mate. You can't understand how bad it was for them. Fucking ball ache.
Fuck's sake. Oil.
Bastard oil again. All my machinery is lubricated. Fuck.
This is, you know how that's still, I mean,
Shame that, really.
a lot of people now say, yeah, all right, we accept that was a thing.
Yeah, of course it was.
You know that documentary I keep wanking on about, the turning point for the Cold War?
I've not watched it yet.
Yeah, but I keep going on
I
about
know
it.
you're on about it.
They went through all the countries that decided who were supplying America with oil,
Yeah.
and American companies were drilling, and every time a leader come in, a prime minister of the country, and said, no, we're going to nationalise our oil and we're going to drill it ourselves and sell it, that was every country that America CIA invaded and overthrew the government.
Oh, shit.
They went through like 6 of them. Like, even, not Escobar, what's his fucking name? The famous leader.
Castro.
Fidel Castro. I don't think it was. I mean, that probably also was one. Another one, Gaddafi.
Colonel Gaddafi.
That doesn't sound right. There's one of them. He's
Yeah.
always on alt T-shirts, and I know Castro was, but
Castro
another
was, yeah.
one was.
Che Guevara.
Could be him, yeah.
Venezuelan or Colombian.
He
or
come
some
in
shit.
and nationalised oil, and they went, whoa, no.
Whoa.
and they overthrew him. So it went through like 6 countries where they were like, yeah, they nationalised their oil, and America invaded, and you're like, but it wasn't always an invasion.
No. There was the CIA playbook came out.
Yeah. And they would then pay all the newspapers in that country to start propagandizing against him and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then they'd send in
Fucked, eh?
people to revolt and cause people to revolt.
Yeah. Same shit that's going on in Venezuela. Sort of.
What, at the minute?
Yeah.
Why do I not know about that? I don't know.
Because it's been just brushed under the fucking
Yeah,
carpet.
yeah. It's just they did all the 6 countries
Yeah.
within a 30-minute thing. You just watch and go, another one,
shit. Yeah.
another one.
Oh, it's fucking wild.
And then when you look back and you go, yeah, well, Iraq, like, Saddam Hussein, he's this and that. And I'm not saying he wasn't a prick, but it was the same playbook. He's a prick. We need to go and sort it out.
Well, there's a mate of mine, I say a mate, a bloke I worked with, South African bloke, who's a good few years older than me. He was in Special Forces in South Africa.
Yeah.
And he got the call up to go up to the Gulf of Tonkin.
All right.
They were all ready to drop out of fucking planes.
Right.
And it was going to be like another fucking massive war there. And it just stopped overnight. They said they were literally on the plane with all the gear in the bags,
Oh, shit.
ready to fucking rock and roll.
Fucking hell.
In the name of oil, baby.
Yeah.
Drill, baby, drill.
It's fucking crazy, man. When you actually start looking at it and going like, it makes way more sense than...
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah. And then...
Every time I think of things like this, I always just think back to the Zeitgeist movie.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that was a wild film. Because that was the first...
He was a fucking commie as well, wasn't he?
Who?
Old mate who did the Zeitgeist
Was he?
movie. Yeah, of course he fucking was.
I haven't watched it for years.
No, I'll have to watch it again.
That was my first... That film was my first introduction to conspiracy
Yeah, me too.
theory.
Yeah.
It probably was for most people, actually, wasn't it?
I've thrived ever since.
And they covered 3 things there, didn't they?
I watched that in Austria the first time we went.
Oh, yeah. Do you know why? Because me and Johnny watched it in France, and then I bet when we were away in Austria, we were like, let's watch this again. Yeah. And we'll have all watched it together. It covered 9/11
Yeah.
and 2 other things. One was the Fed in America, the Federal Bank.
Yeah.
And then there was one other thing, and I can't just remember what it was.
I can't fucking remember.
It was all American anyway.
Yeah.
But just when Johnny showed it me, and I was, what?
Mind blown.
Yeah, because I hadn't even questioned 9/11.
Yeah. Well, there was religion and all sorts of shit covered in it, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, it was religion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the third major thing.
Yeah.
Was where God come from.
Yeah.
You know.
How they were all the same and have the same fucking
Yeah.
archetypes.
Yeah. But the 9/11 thing, it just blew your mind because you're like, what? Someone's saying
What?
this isn't
What?
real?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it?
Crazy film.
Great film.
Oh, yeah. Conspiracy theories. Have you seen that meme on Instagram, man? Scientists say that by 2030 we'll have run out of conspiracy theories with
Because
the
they've
rate-
all come true. Yeah. Oh, that's your meme that you posted. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
At the rate they're coming true,
Yeah.
we'll have run out.
It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it?
The guy who's just been on Rogan, Mike Benz,
I haven't watched it. I've been meaning to all fucking week.
I listened to it in the wrong headspace the other day because, like I said, I've been knackered all week and I wasn't taking it in.
Mm.
But I don't know if you could take it in because every 5 minutes he was moving on to a new subject telling you how fucked up the world is. And,
Yeah.
And I think he's a senator or something. I don't know. He's something. He's involved with something.
Yeah,
And he just
is,
come
yeah.
out guns blazing, and he was like, "Yeah, the world.
Fuck this,
is
fuck that, fuck
fucking-
you."
Yeah. Ah, that meme's amazing. If they all keep coming true. Wait till Trump gets in and starts releasing papers about
JFK. I really want to know about JFK. I really want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if it doesn't say the CIA did it, it's going to have links to it.
Well, that will be the cascade of everything.
Yeah.
You know, everything will flow down from that. This is how corrupt everything is, and we know because of this.
Yeah. I keep thinking this last couple of weeks.
The lid is about to just fucking
Yeah.
go, isn't it? Yeah.
The main problem is that we, as a citizen, we actually don't have any say in anything.
No.
We just put these couple of different people in power.
And the same shit keeps happening.
Same shit because
They get
the
more
small
tyrannical.
decisions
Yeah.
aren't given to us. So, we're going to war with this. We're going to stockpile this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do all these fucked up things because you elected us, so we're going to make this decisions.
You elected me, so I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. Yeah, we've decided that we're going to say like that. Oh, England's decided we're going to use them big missiles in Russia. Why? Who said that? Who? No one said.
Well, this is
we're
what
up
I
for
mean.
that.
Like, I think that government in this country, particularly with modern technology, everybody's got a fucking phone. If you don't, get a better job. You should, or you have a laptop, anything. You know, you should be able to go online and vote
Yeah, we spoke about this a few episodes ago.
on every single issue that comes up in Parliament.
Yeah,
You know, once a day.
mini voting,
Yeah, mini voting.
and it would be up in the government if they weren't corrupt. There should be some sort of foundation that creates a video for everything you've got to vote on, and it's a completely non-biased thing,
Yeah.
and it could be created real quick, couldn't it?
So
And
this
every
House
time-
of Lords shit, and no one sees what they say in there.
Yeah,
No one knows what goes on.
Yeah.
Who says what? Who votes for who?
yeah. But you could go, you could have this app, and you could go on, and basically write the question we all have here today: do we want to do this?
Yeah.
And the video explains all pros, all cons.
Yeah.
It would have to be. It could be quite basic as well.
Well, you'd have the sides in the government, the parties in the government, give their points for why they think or don't think that this
Yeah.
should happen.
I mean, I did think about that, but I even thought of a completely separate organisation that will take both
Like
and
the
turn
BBC.
them, yeah, turn it into a non-biased. Because what you would have with that is Labour would be going saying things for their benefit.
Yeah, of course you would.
But if you had this other organised foundation that did it, just a 10-minute video, and like, look, and you can only vote if the app shows you watched it from 0 minutes to 10.
No, it's too much government control on what you can see. What it would need to be is you'd have to have I don't know.
Do you get my point though?
I know what you're trying to say. You have to watch the whole thing.
Because you have to.
I've sped run those fucking health and safety videos that you have to watch every single thing before.
Yeah, I understand. But if it was genuinely non-biased video with all the information.
Yeah, but they can track you through your fucking phone. Well, they can anyway.
Yeah. But so basically, say if we're going to ask you, do we want to fire more missiles into Russia?
Yeah.
We're not going to allow you to vote with no information or based on racism or based on some belief you have. You're going to have to watch this from 0 to 10 minutes.
What are the benefits? What are the negatives?
Yeah, these are all the things. And once that thing clicks off and we've seen you've watched it, then you are allowed to click
Yeah.
yes
But do
or
they do
no.
town hall every week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that for 70 million people.
Why not?
Well, you could, but people wouldn't go.
No, they wouldn't.
Well, then again, you also wouldn't have to vote because it's freedom of whatever.
Yeah.
But if you want to vote, watch the video and then you can vote. And that
And then every issue is the will of the people.
yeah,
Yeah.
they've got the facts.
You can do online petitions.
Yeah,
You know, send one device to every single house in the fucking country. You know, it's government track. You can fucking turn it off, lock it in a Faraday cage or some shit, and then they can't track you. And then once a week it comes up. These are the things that we've got to vote on, and you can spend an hour, you can spend 3 hours watching, whatever, and vote on them.
yeah, small things.
Yeah. And then you fuck off the corruption because it's literally the will of the people. Then.
Will of the people.
Yeah.
So then we don't have to vote in Labour or Conservative. We just vote in a man who.
We'd still need to vote in people from
Yeah.
whatever party to discuss the terms. You know, you'd have to have a left and a right and a centre.
Well, if you did mini voting,
Yeah.
would you?
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because if we're making all the decisions, why would we need to be right or left? We'd just
Because
be...
they still need to be there to discuss it. You can't just... It'd be like listening to the news, give you their opinion on what should happen, and you've got to vote on it based on what they've said.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying that with the idea that there could be this completely non-biased
Yeah, but
thing.
there's no such thing as
Yeah,
no bias.
I know, yeah.
So you'd have to get all the sides.
Yeah.
And it would be complex issues, but I mean, it's probably the only way.
Yeah.
Small government, small provinces take back more control, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been in my head a lot recently. I was just constantly thinking about how we just vote these people in and they make all these crazy decisions without anyone knowing. All the people who voted for Labour, what percentage of all them people knew that Labour was going to pledge another 33 billion to Ukraine?
Yeah, well, they didn't fucking run on it, because if they had they wouldn't have gotten in.
It was in the manifesto, so it was available,
Yeah,
but who paid attention to it to know it?
me.
You know? Yeah, but what percentage didn't?
Oh, everyone. 99% of the people that voted didn't look at the manifestos of anyone.
And would be, even now, probably shocked to see, what, I didn't, why are we
I didn't
giving
know
it?
that.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have voted for that if I'd have known.
Yeah.
Well, you should have fucking read it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do come next election time on this podcast when we've got a few 100,000 followers. We'll read through the manifestos of each fucking party.
Yeah. One episode each.
Yeah, one episode each.
For the common lads on site.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll go through the fucking.
The common four lads on site.
Yeah.
Me, you, Kels.
Well, is there anything you want to? I've got loads, so have you anything you want to bring up?
What hourage are we on? Fucking hour on nearly 2 hours.
So, I think like 20 minutes out of us listening to Rage Against the Machine and
Yeah, of course it is.
fucking about with the laptop.
No.
Well, okay.
Go on then. One more.
Did you see what's going on in South Korea?
I seen that they went to like martial law or something, but I don't know anything. I haven't looked into it at all.
Yeah, so
I was like, this is too much.
some shit.
I don't want to know.
So it's interesting not because no one's interested in South Korea, but
Unless you're North Korea.
yeah, or South Korea.
Or South Korea, yeah. Didn't old Sally go there?
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Weird.
Mad.
Yeah. So the Prime Minister, I think it's the Prime Minister. I think it is called Prime Minister. It might be President. Comes out and they were after sort of revolting against him because they weren't happy with the way he was running the country.
Right.
So he goes, fuck you all, martial law, brings out the military. Have you seen the footage of like helicopters landing on football fields in cities?
Oh, fuck.
Landing in, and then all these, military guys running out of the helicopters to go take on the fucking city.
Holy shit.
People had to be, it was curfews, all this shit going on. Now,
What?
it only lasted 24 hours because the rest of Parliament overthrew it and said, no, this is completely fucking
This is
illegal.
insane.
Unconstitutional.
Unconstitutional.
And they put a stop to it.
Yeah.
But for 24 hours, South Korea was going mental, and the military were running around going, "Get in your fucking houses!" I saw them pushing people back, attacking people, because once martial law comes in, they have to stop. Military's job is to get people to fuck off, isn't it? So they can do anything. I don't know if anyone was killed, but Parliament shut it down real quick. 24
Holy
hours.
shit.
Like.
I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, because South Korea, from what I've heard in the past, is doing really well.
Yeah, they're prosperous.
Yeah.
Apparently they're real rude if you're not South Korean and you're there.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so they don't
Trying to live there, they're fairly into the indigenous, and that's about it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's
probably-
hard to live there as a foreigner.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not coming anyway.
No, it was never going to be an issue for me.
Yeah. But Terrible drivers as well, the women.
There's mainlanders, man.
Yeah, just crazy footage, crazy, and you're like, holy shit. When governments mention martial law, you're like, wow, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
you
fucking
got a little
crazy.
vision into what it looks like.
Yeah.
Look that up on YouTube. Yeah, that was crazy. Fucking scary, innit?
Just a little bit. It's this fucking crazy bitch just going off. Fuck you. Grabbing gun. Jesus Christ.
Fair play, girl.
Fuck you. Go home.
That's crazy. I did see that
Holy
footage.
shit.
I don't think...
Tidy as well.
I think she's like 60, mate.
Oh, I'll tell you, these Asians, they don't age.
Asians.
Age. What's this dog up to? What's bowing?
I don't call them dogs.
Why?
That comes across bad.
Oh, well, you fuck off. I didn't mean it like that, you did. You racist fuck would think like that.
They eat them.
Holy shit, this is wild.
Yeah.
Got people in streets. Oh, Pakistan.
Yeah.
Fuck are you?
It is soldiers at North Korea Parliament. President declares martial law. Yeah.
Holy
Crazy
shit.
scenes. Crazy scenes. I think that's Parliament trying to get...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got wild. 24 hours it got wild. How
This
bizarre.
guy's actually got a really good point, you know. If it wasn't for social media, how long would this have carried on for? If not everyone had a fucking phone on them.
Yeah. Yeah, so the advantage... So someone's commented, the advantage of the modern era is the powers that be, knowing that 1 million cameras are documenting their every move.
It wasn't always like this.
Yeah, so true.
Wow. This is fucking insane.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh.
Yeah.
Just Exeter getting a bit wild.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah, you do. Oh, well, that's craziness.
Yeah. Wild to see. Wild to see, because obviously there was always a threat in, like, America that they might have to do martial law, and, like...
The difference is that Korea isn't running around with everyone with 10 AR-15s.
A bit like us, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it happened in the US, it wouldn't happen.
No, for the reason that... And that, again, we've spoken about it before, but when I heard someone explain why the Second Amendment
Yeah.
is important in America,
Yeah.
I always just thought, why would you make the guns legal if you're having all your gun school shootings and all that? And as
Yeah.
soon as they said, because if you don't have a gun, the military can overtake you within an instant,
Yeah.
it all makes sense. Oh, right, it's about protecting your freedom.
Yeah.
It's
Basically,
really, really interesting, isn't it?
that would not fucking happen
No,
in
because
small town
yeah,
USA.
because everyone in that square would have a gun, and you can't see that many military people on that
Yeah.
video, can you? It's pretty cool.
Crazy. Isn't it?
And I know it comes with its troubles,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
but
The benefits outweigh the cost, you reckon?
maybe.
I think
Well-
it does, in my head.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's hard to say, isn't it? Because we haven't seen America try and do a military coup.
And we never will because...
because of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck would we do? That's terrifying. That woman grabbing a gun by its what
By
would
the
you call
barrel.
that? By the
Silencer.
barrel. Yeah. He could have just put to grab someone's gun. That's
Yeah.
probably enough reasoning to shoot someone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Within most
If you're in the army,
most
fuck yeah.
countries, yeah.
If someone touches your gun, you're dead.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Crazy bitch.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Maybe that's why she's so hot. Crazy hot scale.
That's why you. That's why you're attracted to
Because
it.
she's a fucking lunatic.
Gun grabber.
Oh, speaking of hot lunatics,
Go on. What's your mum been up to?
Faye reckons she saw a fucking panther today at Ribchester.
What?
Yeah. She swears blind up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said it was fucking massive.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah. She said it was on the side of the road. She was real close.
holy shit.
Going through the fucking hedge. So it had the round tail, Massive, long fucking tail.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently there's been quite a few sightings up there recently.
Is there? Because there's always been them rumours, hasn't there,
around here and Pilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panthers. Black Panther.
Oh my God.
So I started doing a bit of research into it.
Right.
And they did last year find a lynx that was dead, a dead lynx.
Holy shit.
No other proof whatsoever.
What do you mean?
There's no other proof whatsoever that panthers are here, other than the fact that there was a dead lynx
Well-
that had escaped from a zoo.
Oh, escape from a zoo?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Like, there's been a couple of, like, sheep kills here and there that are questionable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you think-
she swears blind. She was absolutely adamant. Rang me up immediately, shitting herself, because obviously she's just seen, like, an 8-foot-long cat go through a hedge.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that. Yeah. If you said it, I'd be like,
No.
yeah, pause. Cut that out.
That is not true.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But you would feel, you think, wouldn't you, maybe find some half-cut deers?
Yeah.
Because you would just assume deers and cattle.
You'd assume the amount of ramblers that we have in this country that we'd also find a dead carcass.
Yeah.
You know, like a dead cat.
Yeah, that's true. But if there is only a couple about,
Yeah.
if there is just a couple, or one...
There was actually a picture of a cat that had been quite a decent sized panther
Yeah.
that had been squashed on the side of the road
Holy shit.
in the UK. And it was the guy that had taken it was documenting it. He said he went down the road to go and get a fucking couple of bin bags and he come back and there was police there and it had gone. And he actually showed the pictures of it and it looked fucking massive.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was the only other bit that I could find on it, and
Bloody
I did
hell.
spend a few hours looking for it this afternoon.
Oh, it was a great use of your time. What a busy businessman you are.
Yeah, well, mate, I've been flat out,
And I bet
as busy as a priest in a boarding school, flat out like a lizard drinking.
Don't even know what that means.
Never heard that one before.
No, because it's
All the others
shit.
Kiwis used to say it. I'm flat out like a lizard drinking.
Nah,
No?
I don't like it.
Okay.
Well, explain it to
Well,
me.
because they'd be led flat to drink, wouldn't they?
Oh, God.
Flat out.
So flat out like a lizard doing anything in its life.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas the priest thing, I can completely
Yeah,
imagine.
you understand. You relate to that one, don't you?
Yeah. You know what you know. Oh, wow.
So yeah, we've got panthers in Rib.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
So I'd say, because a lot of people wouldn't understand just how good at camouflage they are.
Yeah.
You know, like they say, why wouldn't
For
more
the
people...
most part, if a panther doesn't want to be seen, you ain't gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to see them.
No.
They're going to be gone into some woods.
Well, they only work at night anyway.
Clock in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Night shifters, aren't they?
it would be terrifying if you saw that
Fuck yeah.
on a walk up Nicky Nook.
Yeah. There was actually, I'm lying to you. I did find one video on TubeView. We'll just pause it. Yeah, there's this one as well. But
Are you think it was copyrighted?
is it?
I don't know. Is any? Nah, probably not. We're not playing it through Mike. Yeah, that was hard to see, wasn't it? Because
Yeah. So we'll show that. We'll show this here one. Then, eh?
yeah, I mean,
But this is a fucking big cat.
I mean, it won't really show up, I don't think, on the camera, but
You fucking see that? Look at the size of the cunt.
big cat walking around graveyard. So it always so English, these videos, aren't they?
Yeah.
Guy goes, "It's a fucking cat, you idiot,"
Fucking cat, you mong. What are you on about?
and his missus goes, "It's a big cat." Wow.
So yeah, that was.
I'm all for it. I think, like, why not? Why would there not be the odd
Yeah,
one about?
let's get him knocking around Preston.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah,
I'm all for big cats rolling around the countryside.
yeah,
Yeah, all about it.
all about it.
All about it.
I wouldn't like more than one or two.
No? Over the whole country? It's a big place.
Just because I prefer more people not to be attacked by them. And they probably never would. Well, no, eventually they would.
Don't mind them knocking around churches.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't. Obviously, that's your circle of friends, isn't it?
You're disturbing me. Nope.
No.
All right. Did you want to call it a day, did you?
I think that's enough,
Okay.
isn't it? Nonsense for one night.
You got a beer?
No, I'm all empty.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.